On the 1st of September, the 2nd Panzer-Division invades Czechoslovakia. Starting at the town of Rakovice, Karl Sauer of the 1st Platoon is informed that he is to take the town of Lesna to the west of Rakovice. Sauer makes out a plan to strike from the woods and the hills to the south of Rakovice and then move west in an attempt to flank Lesna and then capture it. The plan was executed, and after many hours of fighting and charging towards Lesna, the 1st Platoon finally manages to capture the objective, without a single casualty, no less. 1st Platoon had now effectively captured over 2.5 kilometers of Czechoslovakian ground. They pushed through from Rakovice to Lesna, and now their new objective was to take the town of Sumna to the northeast of Lesna. And with another plan, Sauer attempted again to flank through the woods. He would head up to the north, and then he would move east, making his way to the outskirts of the forest north of Rakovice. He ordered 1st Gruppe to provide overwatch over the town of Sumna, while the 2nd Gruppe would be the assault group, who would go into Sumna and take it by force. However, things hardly go as planned. 1st and 2nd Gruppe soon found themselves under heavy fire, being pinned down and very combat ineffective. Sauer orders a retreat to the east of the forest, where he and his Unteroffiziers made up another plan to capture and take the town. While planning with his Unteroffiziers, 1st Platoon soon found themselves under the offensive instead of being on the attack. A Czech platoon on patrol had stumbled into Sumna and assisted the garrison there. The new plan was quite simple. 1st Gruppe would move south-west. The 2nd Gruppe would take out the barn, which turned out to be a Czech HQ. The plan went very smoothly, and the town of Sumna was captured. Having taken losses in the fighting, and having his men be very spent, also being low on supplies, Sauer orders a fallback to Rakovice, where they would rearm and resupply. The Czechs, now being aware of the situation they were facing, prepared several waves of reinforcements to be sent. Also, increased Czech patrols in the area ready to ambush the first man they see. A day had passed since the capturing of Lesna and Sumna. The 1st Platoon, now refreshed, focused on their new objective, taking Stitari to the northwest. This town is a vital strategic point, the reason being a Czech reinforcement point. After hours of planning, the 1st Platoon are ready to move out. Sauer orders the 1st Gruppe to stay behind at Rakovice to provide overwatch of the town. The 2nd Gruppe, however, is ordered to move north into the forest north of Rakovice, near to the town of Sumna. Soon the 2nd would be engaged heavily. Coming upon a Czech ambush, the entire 2nd Gruppe leadership is lost, many of them being shot and wounded. It fell upon the new recruits as well as the Schützens to provide overwatch and provide medical needs. After the engagement, it would be confirmed that 2nd Gruppe had lost 3 men fighting, one of them being the 2nd in command. With 1st Gruppe regrouping with 2nd Gruppe, the entire platoon heads towards the northwest, through the north woods of Lesna, to move up towards Stitari. The platoon sets up in the forested woods outside of Stitari, ready to attack. The assault is successful. However, 1st Gruppe encounters 1 casualty, the medic being combat ineffective. However, soon reinforcements arrive. 3rd and elements of 4th Gruppe arrived at Stitari to provide assistance for the 1st Platoon. After many hours of fighting, Stitari was captured.